not only that, it's like, it's scary to think that someone has your ID with the address to your house, with your house keys, and they're already stealing shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they can just walk into our house?
Alright, so I promised you guys on Instagram yesterday a pretty, well, funny, shitty, tragic story. So I came in here yesterday to go train, and I have a little cooler with me. It's my man purse. I keep my food in there, my shakes, keeps my wallet, my car keys, a spare battery charger in case my phone dies. You know, some days I'm in this gym 8-9 hours a day between my training clients and things like that. So it's kind of my life support. And like a dummy, I just threw it in little cubbies over here. They don't have locks on them. And you know, I've been doing that for 5 years with some of my stuff and never had an issue with anything. So I get done training and I go grab my bag to take my amino, so I go do my cardio, and sure enough my bag's missing. So I start freaking out. I'm like, all right, maybe I put it someplace else. So I start checking all the different cubbies. I don't see it anywhere, and I thought maybe, you know, maybe I did throw it in my locker or my lock. So I open it up, and it's not my locker. So I go to the front desk and I go to tell them what happened, and sure enough, they had 3 other complaints within the past hour that the other people's stuff got stolen. So, you know, they took off my wallet, my house keys, my car keys, all my credit cards, everything. So I called my wife. She had just gotten home from Sacramento. Had to tell her to bring my spare set of car keys because I couldn't even get in my car to drive home. So she comes, I'm on the phone with the bank, canceling all my credit cards and dealing with all that bullshit. As she's pulling in, she sees some suspicious guy hanging around the bikes over here. So my wife has bad world syndrome on everybody anyway, so she throws my keys to me and comes out and starts watching the guy. And she watches him as there's 2 bikes on the stop sign over here taking something off the bike. So she goes over and yells at him, pretending like it's her bike. She's like, yo, motherfucker, like, what are you taking shit off my bike for? This guy's like, oh, this is, I took a wide corner, I ran into the bike. She's like, no, I saw you fucking take the lights of the bell off the bike. So he's arguing with her, and I step outside because I couldn't hear anything. I was on hold with the police to file a police report. And sure enough, I see he's got a big black trash bag. So I walk over, I'm like, what the fuck's in your bag? I'm like, I just had my shit stolen out of here. And so he starts getting all tough, comes up here, gets in my face. And I'm like, hey man, I'm just asking. I'm like, you're stealing shit over there. I'm like, what's in your bag? So he throws his bag and he's like, you fucking check it. I'm like, all right, whatever. The guy's obviously giving up his stuff. He's probably got nothing incriminating in there. So it is what it is. But he wouldn't stop arguing with me. And he made the mistake of slightly opening his hand. And inside of his hand was my house keys. So I call him out on it. It's got my Gold's Gym swiper on it, my GNC swiper, and it's got my P.O. Box key and my house key. So I'm like, you got my fucking keys. And he's arguing, he's like, these ain't your keys, man. And also I look on his shoulder and he's got my fucking spare headphones hanging off his shoulder. I'm like, those are my fucking headphones. So he's arguing with me. I'm like, all right, you know, I'm putting you under citizen's arrest. So a couple people stepped outside, they called the cops, and guys like trying to fight me, get in my face, like spit in my face. I'm just like, all right, don't do anything stupid. I'm like, you hit the guy, it's gonna be over. TMZ, bodybuilder beats up fucking guy at Gold's Gym Venice, blah, blah, blah. So I'm trying to play my cool. He's trying to walk off and leave, so like I won't let him leave. And he's in my face like, don't fucking touch me. I'm like, actually, putting under citizen's arrest, I can, you know, use enough force within reason to detain you until the cops come. But I didn't really have to put my hands on him. I just kind of like blocked into him every time he tried leaving. Whole ordeal came out, you know, half the gym's out here, videotaping everything. 45 minutes later, the fucking cops show up. So Venice police, you dropped the ball on that one. So they come, they arrest him, and they go through his bag. And what they found was my little neoprene pouch that I keep my headphones in, and I keep some like change and shit in. They found my headphones on him, obviously, my house keys. So he had detached my house keys from my car key fob. But they didn't find my wallet, they didn't find my cooler. He stole another guy's sweatshirt and his car keys and someone else's sweatshirt. He actually had the nerve to put the other guy's sweatshirt on underneath of his white t-shirt. And while they were rummaging through his bag, just a bunch of shoes and random shit, they found a Gold's Gym tank top. So he had gone in the pro shop, pretending like he was gonna buy something, stole a tank top, which still had the security tag on it, and then snuck around the back way, went in the bathrooms, and that's how he got in to take shit out of people's cubbies. So cops arrested him. Unfortunately, you know, my worldly possessions are still missing. So I got to go to the dealership and get the key fob deactivated, get new key fobs activated. Those are gonna run about $500 a pop, plus the processing fees, credit cards and everything like that. You know, I called and canceled them. My driver's license is gonna be a bitch because I'm still a New Hampshire resident, and you actually have to be at the DMV, so I can file for a 6-month temporary license, but I have to go back to New Hampshire at some point to go get that. You know, the only thing that kind of pisses me off is obviously my insurance cards and things like that have the home address here that I'm staying at. So whoever he's in cohorts with or wherever he threw our shit, they now know, you know, where I live, and they have my key fob. So that was a whole ordeal yesterday. I had to cancel 4 clients after. So I lost out, you know, probably in $1,000 yesterday between what I had to cancel clients for and what was in my wallet and everything else. Then today, on my way to go film a trading video and pull out of onto Venice Boulevard, about not even a mile from my house, slam into a huge fucking pothole, pop both my tires. I gotta call my wife. She just got done with a CrossFit workout. She had to come swap out cars because I had 2 clients that were training me doing the video, and I had to deliver meals for one of my clients. And so my wife brings my car to the shop. You know, AAA came and towed it. Come to find out, I cracked both my fucking rims. So I've lost a little over $3,000 in the past 2 days, and still here smiling, doing a video for you guys. So it's been a hell of a ride these past 2 days, and all you can do is just laugh about shit. And you know, my life's good. I got a lot of good things going for me. I got my health to an extent, minus injuries and shit like that, but you know, no terminal diseases. You know, we got a house to stay, we got a gym, got a beautiful wife, got good friends. So, you know, in the grand scheme of things, you know, things aren't that bad, but it's just kind of funny how my wife, who's got bad world syndrome, actually ended up snooping this guy out, and how we performed a citizen's arrest yesterday. So that's that story, and like I said, all you can do is laugh about shit and move on, because it can be so much worse, and I got friends and family that are dealing with a lot worse in life. So be grateful for what you have, and just kind of take things in stride and keep moving forward.